Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another Minecraft Let's Play video. I'm Thanatos.
And I'm Sigyn.
And I'm Hewn Bear.
Woo!
It is another day and I am still Thanatos because last time I said today I'm Thanatos.
Another day.
On Minecraft.
Another
Yes.
dollar.
It's raining.
It's raining.
It's thundering.
Thunder. Lightning.
Very, very frightening me.
Sigyn, we can go to bed because it's thunderstorm.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm putting on my book. I'm too slow. You might have to do it.
Standing on the roof. All metal armor.
Okay, I'll do it.
I wish to fight Minecraft God.
Okay,
As
I'm doing
one
it.
does.
I'm doing it.
I'm daring him to strike me down.
I wasn't in a rush, I was just saying that we can sleep through it if you want.
Yeah. I just know how it can be a wee bit frustrating. Oh, we used up all the lava cooking all of our fish right away.
We did not. There's 2 buckets of lava in the chest with the wheat. Right there.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's that one. Just go ahead, when you're done with the with the lava buckets in here, just put them in the stack of buckets I put in the same chest. And I'll go fill them up. Is there anything we need to talk about before we begin with today's activities?
I don't think so.
Other than I finished the bridge, finally.
Oh, I'm so excited to see the bridge.
It still looks the same, it's just, now it's mirrored.
Goes all the way across.
Yes. I'm gonna take a boat, because that seems to be the best way to view this.
I'm gonna go
I missed.
running.
I
Never
missed.
run.
I missed the boat.
Oh dear, we're gonna have to expand this walkway since we put up the farm now is harder to move through. So we're gonna have to expand that. I can probably do that today.
There's a small cave there.
Small cave.
Small cave.
Whee!
I keep forgetting how majestic the bridge looks from the water. I'm proud of this. This is my work.
Oh no. Oh no, I've made a mistake. I believe I've gone the wrong way. I'm in water somehow.
Hang on, I'm on my way.
How did I get
I
in
have
water?
somehow burnt my sausage. Get your mind out
no.
of the gutter.
I didn't realize there was sausage in Minecraft.
I mean, there's pork.
Wait for me. Get me in the boat. There we go.
Are you're in the boat?
Got it. Look how beautiful. It's majestic.
I don't know why I made the arches so big when boats just fit directly underneath it. If you just look straight up.
Incredible.
Boats are way too small to fit through there. It's just like there's so much space on either side.
Looks phenomenal. I love it. I think it's very Roman.
Yes. I had fun building it. I'm not done building it, by the way. I need to finish the bridge. Like,
Are you going to decorate it?
there's things in bridge code that I have to do still.
Oh, yes, of course, naturally.
Be OSHA compliant. Gotta have handrails.
Gotta have handrails, yeah.
Are you going to use like iron bars to make them
I
like
haven't.
blend in with the stone?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Cheers.
And the whole reason why we have that bridge in the first place is because we needed horses.
Yes. No, we have horses.
We do have horses.
I feel the urge to do some terraforming. Not a lot of terraforming, just a wee bit of terraforming to make going around the garden a little bit more exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Kind of easy for me, at least. But you do.
I know, but
you go ahead.
I like to walk. I like to walk on the grass. You know, or at least like I feel like this little edge here is just kind of steep.
We
So I'm
could
just gonna.
we could just get rid of this walkway or this like stair here and replace that with grass.
Yeah, that might be good. Bones don't go in creature part. Where do they go?
Bones do go in creature parts, we just don't have any bones right now.
Ah, I shall remedy.
I used all the bones to make bone meal because I ate all the bread and I just wanted to replace it.
Ah. There we are. Bones. If you do need bones, I fish them up quite often. I think I normally put them in my fishing chest actually, but I was in the storeroom, so.
I think I've rated that a couple times, so just...
Oh, the fishing chest?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad that people use the stuff that's in there.
I think I have at least. Maybe I didn't. I'll go check.
I do think that I had a bunch of water bottles in there at one point, and they got moved to the alchemy room, so I wouldn't be
I
surprised
did
if people
that,
send them
yeah.
here. Yeah.
I believe it was Colonel Mustard in the study with the pistol.
Yes. Colonel Mustard.
Yay! I
win.
win. I win clue. Now where's Tim Curry to give me my prize?
Okay. I have a very fun fact that I think only I will enjoy.
Okay.
At the end of the Lost World PS2 game, if you beat it in a certain... I believe it's if you beat it in a certain time, they play a clip of Jeff Goldblum talking as Ian Malcolm to you, the player, not the character.
What, they just go, how? So you're like digging up dinosaurs? Or something?
No, what he says, if I can find it again, I believe he says, "Oh, good, you beat the game. Now go outside, call a member of the opposite sex, take a walk, breathe some fresh air." He basically tells the player to touch grass. I love that.
Grass.
Congratulations. You've wasted a bit of your life playing this game. Now go outside and touch grass.
Exactly. I love it when games do that, like especially games or movie tie-in games, where they'll just get an actor to come in and tell the player off for playing the game. I love that. I think it was actually the PlayStation 1, not the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 didn't come out until 2000. I mean, we're gonna need to go to a ice spike biome to get packed ice eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So before we get the Happy Gas, I would like to do that because the Happy Gas station requires packed ice, or at least the one I built usually. The only other thing I can think of with news regarding Jurassic Park is Sam Neill, the actor who played Dr. Alan Grant, is cancer-free after 5 years of battling cancer. And I'm happy about that.
Cancer is the worst.
He kind of retired from filmmaking after Jurassic World Dominion
Yeah.
because of the cancer. I believe it was because of the cancer. I could be wrong on that. Editing Thana, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But he opened up a vineyard
Oh, in California?
in New Zealand, his home
New
country.
Zealand?
He's from New Zealand, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. For some reason, I thought he was British or maybe like South African or something. I didn't
I
think he
mean,
was from New Zealand.
it makes sense. His the way he normally talks makes him sound British, but it's the Australian accent.
Mm-hmm. You know, Kiwi. Kiwi accents are so
Prob-
cute. What?
The most understandable Australian ever.
Yes.
He's Kiwi though. Listen, we're all not that we
Oh,
have
my
an
bad,
audience.
Kiwi. But still, it's
Not that we
it's
not
just
that we
funny
have
to
an
me.
audience. But that's a great way to piss them off.
And David Tennant is the most understandable Scotsman.
I can say nothing wrong because I love David Tennant.
Yes.
David Tennant was like one of my first crushes ever.
As he should be.
Cause like I was like in middle school, I think.
Fucking dork.
When I was watching Doctor
Like-
Who for the first time, and so I was like 12, and I got to the 10th Doctor, and I was like, I'm in love. I'm in love.
That man will be my husband. Hey.
I had such a crush on him that my parents got me like a life-size cardboard cutout of him. It was so funny. It scared people. I put him in the hallway and he scared people. He stood in the window for a really long time in the upstairs, and you could just see the silhouette of a man in our upstairs
It's a
window.
Who's
Eventually,
that? It's a-
That's a man.
eventually we were moving and I donated him to the Doctor Who club. But no, I had a whole he may or may not have received a few kisses from 13-year-old me. Sorry. Just me kissing the cardboard cutout.
Happens.
You know, it happens. It happens. This is why someone has to be on the side of the middle schoolers. I want to be a middle school teacher, and someone's got to be on their side because I remember what it was like to be that age and how cringe it is.
Cringe.
How cringe it is to be 13.
That's the Bible.
This is the Bible.
I am almost convinced, Hewn, that it would probably be better to replace the stair you're standing on with slabs.
Give me this lab.
I'm almost convinced. That way, because that way we could stand on this and be able to,
Yeah.
instead of standing on the stair, just having to look down a little bit. Oh, yeah. There we go. For those who are curious, Hewn is building scaffolding so that we can access the chest from the outside to store stuff. I almost said shit. I totally could have said shit, and no one
Now
would have
see-
questioned it because we are 18 minutes into the video.
Now see here. Wouldn't it What is the point of building a storage room if it's completely inaccessible and difficult to use? Did we make it inaccessible?
We did
difficult
not.
to use? Okay.
We did not make it
Okay.
inaccessible originally. It's just easier to access from outside, so we don't have to enter the building.
The actual storage unit is easier to access from outside, yes.
Yes, the input chest of the storage system.
Oh, the input chest. I
Yeah,
see.
not the actual storage system itself, but just the input chest.
Okay. Because that's something that I do all the time, is I make things really inefficient because I want them to be pretty. And the prettier something is, the more inefficient it is. And I hate adding on nonsense to make them to add the efficiency back in. So I would just live with all of my bespoke inefficiencies.
You don't have my level of dwarfism to make it pretty and functional. Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. For myself, at least.
I'm getting there.
I only have one arrow. So sad.
Made by dwarven blacksmith with autism, so you know it's good.
Yes. We keep referring to that, or referencing that, and just in case anybody is curious, that is from the Barbarian. I don't remember the actual thing.
The Dungeon Soup Barbarian.
Yes.
Yeah. Soup.
That one is hilarious. I believe they released a 10-hour version of that one where it was just the
Oh no, it's to get a million stabs. It's about 10 hours.
yeah. Because
It's great.
the Barbarian's response to all of the "so you know it's good" was, "My blade will kill you in a million stabs," and then it's a toothpick.
Wait, isn't that a toothpick? Stab.
And at the very end, squirt a lemon.
Yeah. Squirt of lemon.
It is hilarious.
There, the staircase is now OSHA compliant as well.
Woo!
Oh, allow me to come see. I wish to view with mine own eyes. Wherefore art.
I have found a way to hurt myself on the OSHA complaint ship.
Congratulations. You are no longer OSHA compliant.
I am no longer OSHA compliant. OSHA's regulations will not contain me.
I went the wrong. I went up the stairs instead of.
It happened.
I still got to do a lot of interior work, but yes, exterior wise, it is done.
Wait, so where was the accessibility issue?
It's out here. It's over here.
What?
It's so we don't have to go all through the building and all the way up here just to access the chests and walk over all of those chests.
Okay, nice.
Once we have achieved gas transportation, the conquering of this continent will be easier for the glory of Rome.
Yes, for the glory of Rome.
Glory of Rome.
For the Empire.
Are we at the Empire yet, or are we still in the Republic stage?
As of right now, we're just a colony. We're not even a republic.
We need to work on it.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
How are we supposed to get Athasian femboys for everybody if we don't have Athens yet?
Exactly.
Right?
I like how that was, our response was basically the same, Sigyn. Just like, exactly. And
This
you
is the
said
only
that.
reason anyone goes to Athens. Everyone knows this.
Yes. Hewn, did you realize you were missing 2 brick slabs here?
Thus where?
I'm on the, little, awning thing.
Yeah, I gotta put those back in.
Okay. Are we at all concerned with the fact that the chimney doesn't go all the way up?
I am working on that as well.
Heated flooring.
Heated flooring.
I could do it.
the old, like the Roman.
Yes.
It's really fun to talk about bad men being thrown into the sea.
All of this talk about throwing people into the sea reminds me of a story of a Greek guy.
Oh yeah.
He was such a good competitor that his fucking rivals killed him. Someone erected a statue, and because, he was such a good competitor, they built a statue of him. Somebody tried knocking the statue over, or defacing the statue. It fell on him. The statue was tried for murder, was thrown into the sea, and a bunch of other accidents kept happening, so they had to bring the statue back out of the sea, because they thought they angered his spirit.
And then suddenly it stopped, like, huh.
Yes.
Weird. Let's keep that out of the water.
They went to the oracle, and the oracle was like, "Oh yes, you were cursed. You were cursed by the athlete because he was actually just defending himself from being attacked. So you're cursed, and now you have to go get him."
Exactly.
Do we have to lightning strike on a random sunny day. Oh, yep, gotta go do it. Go and do that right now.
They fished his statue out of the sea. The saddest, my least favorite thing here is that is that all of so many Greek statues are lost that all of our most famous ones that we know of are actually Roman copies. And you know what? That makes me kind of sad.
I just find it funny that it continuous, even to this day, given how old Greece and Rome are, is that anytime they go to build anything, they find these lost statues.
Well, they find lots of lost buildings.
Oh no, there was I can't remember where Tuscany is.
I believe it used to be Persia, but I could be wrong on that.
No, it was not that. It was
Italy?
another one. It was a actual Greek bathhouse. They found one, and basically all the statues were still there. They were just in the mud.
Yeah.
Because apparently, volcano, earthquake, the thing just dropped in. They're like, well, it's in there now. Fill the hole in. Just left it all there.
I mean, at the time, it would have taken way more effort than it was fucking worth to get out, or to get it back out, than just to build another one on top of it.
I mean, it's just funny to be like, yep, that guy is now. Put another one on top of it.
That's fine.
Millennia later, hey, we're gonna build this whatever here. Oh, look, a bunch of Greek bronze statues.
I find it hilarious that they were looking for the missing face of a statue, because the Romans lost a war to, I think it was the Persians. Could have been the Greeks. But anyways, a statue got his head cut off. They were looking for the head of the statue. They found it underneath the floorboard, or underneath the stairs of a Persian home. Just put
That's
there.
You know, I am pretty sure. I know that in 115 there was an attempted war with Persia. It lasted for only 3 years because it was deemed too expensive. But in that scenario, there was an earthquake. The emperor was there, with like some senator or something. The emperor was out there with a bunch of people. It was not Tiberius, but he was one of the. I think he's considered one of the 5 good emperors or 4 good emperors. Which is really kind of crazy because I'm pretty sure there was a bunch of bad stuff that happened to Jewish people under his reign, but whatever.
Yeah.
But he almost died in an earthquake during the war with Persia, and a bunch of senators who were out there with the emperor also died. And I guess they ran out of money, and so that war only lasted for like 3 years. I don't really know of any other wars with Persia. I just know that like they tried, but you can't, right? You cannot take Parthia. Alexander only succeeded because he slept around enough to marry someone. He married a princess. He married the princess. He married into it. That was the only way that Alexander got his hands on Parthia. No one else can take it. You cannot take it by force. It doesn't work.
It's not going to stop me from trying, and then I just die immediately by getting struck by lightning.
That's what everyone says. Everyone says we can take Persia. We all say we can take it. You can't. You can't do it. It's just impossible. And even if you can take it, you can hold it maybe 50 years. Maybe you can get them to do what you want for up to 100 years, but it's not yours. It's not yours.
Yeah.
Fan of how the storehouse looks.
I like the guardrail, but
yeah,
I would have put a staircase here. Just so we don't have to walk all the way around.
The other day, I was talking about ancient Roman weddings, and the more I learned, the more it makes so much sense to me that at her temple in Loctree, which is in southern Italy, Persephone was worshipped as a goddess of marriage there instead of Juno. And I just say Juno because this was like a Roman period creation. And that's because a Roman wedding was basically just a simulated kidnapping with a party at the end.
It was a it was in
It was a reference to the taking of the Sabine, mostly. The Sabine women.
I thought it was a reference to the kidnapping or the myth of Persephone being kidnapped by. I know we're using the wrong name there because I thought it was Cor for Latin.
Cora means girl, and so she was referred to as Cora or Cor, in reference to when she was younger and she was with her mother, but not necessarily as her name, because the name Persephone or Proserpina or any of the names like that are sort of references more than an actual name, a title, because to invoke her name would be to get her attention. Despoina is one of the names you'll hear people call her too. But the kidnapping is actually not in reference to that, but in reference to the taking of the Sabine. In the founding of Rome, the idea was that, I think it was with Aeneas. Aeneas comes to the land that will one day be Rome because he is related to Romulus and Remus. He is Romulus and Remus's 14th great grandpa or something stupid like that. And he shows up in what will one day be Rome with all of his men that he's taken with him from Troy. And they don't have any women. So they just go to the nearest village and take their women. And then they're like, it's okay because we're not going to treat you bad. You're going to be our wives. This did not comfort the Sabine women. So that's what their weddings were in reference to. But because that carries such similarity with the story of Proserpina and Pluto, I'm not shocked because her wedding is vastly more similar to a traditional wedding than the story of Juno and Jupiter, where Jupiter tricked Juno into marrying him. There wasn't a traditional ceremony. And so the goddess of marriage didn't have a real wedding, but Proserpina did. So that's fine. There's some really wonderful artworks that come from the sanctuary of Persephone in Lockery. And it's a sanctuary, not really a temple. And I'm pretty sure they did similar rituals there in Lockery as to Eleusis, where in the city of Eleusis, there was a very secret sacred ritual that would basically tell you what happened when you died. Everyone was allowed to participate in the ritual unless you were a convicted murderer. Even slaves, everyone could participate in that ritual. But to be actually inducted into the cult was a massive, massive deal. And if you knew someone who was inducted into that cult, it was very impressive. If anyone ever threatened to reveal the secrets of the cult, they would be executed. That happened to Alcibiades. Everyone knows Alcibiades. One of the things that almost got him executed was that he threatened to reveal the secrets of the sanctuary of Eleusis. So they were going to kill him.
This episode is mainly us talking about Roman history, I see.
This is the Roman history episode.
In the episode that came out today, which was the tour of the main realm world, Hewn, I think I've already corrected you on this in private, but you said Thanatos was Greco-Roman, but I believe I corrected you when I said Mors is the Roman god.
And I gave my reasoning behind it.
Yeah, it's because Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
We love Uncle Rick, but his simplifications were meant for 12-year-olds.
I know, and I've looked into it, and I know the correct answer. My brain's just like, yeah, it's that one, because it's a simple answer.
And they're practically the same.
I mean, let's be fair, Rome just copied Greek's paperwork.
Well,
it's not that they copied Rome copied Greek's paperwork. It's at the time, they just were like, oh yeah, that sounds like Juno, or they use their own god, or they substitute their own gods for...
I know, I'm just...
Roman syncretism is really one of my favorite things on planet Earth, and that is they really genuinely, honest to God, did not differentiate their gods from other people's gods. They were like, it's like, yes, obviously there is power over the sun, there is power over the moon, there is like power over the crops and war and these grand concepts. They were all the same everywhere you went. They just thought they were the only ones who were doing it right.
We're the only ones doing it right. Everyone else is kind of wrong.
It makes it easier to, or just made it easier for them to rule over people that had different gods. It's like, oh yeah, that's our god. We just call him by a different name.
Mm-hmm. And it also is, what's also really great is you'll see things where if a Roman is writing about the gods, but they're doing so in Greek, they will use their Greek names for them. If they're writing about them in, like, I don't know, Egyptian, if people wrote, if they're writing about them in Egyptian, they would use the Egyptian names for those gods, because that was just the name for that god in that language, because they genuinely did not differentiate them.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing. I love it so much.
Trying to be a mountain goat and it's not working.
Because you're a dwarf. Now, dwarfs are on the mount, they are not mountain goats.
Dwarves are in the mountain, not on the mountain.
Exactly.
Something about dwarves being wasted cross country. Where they are natural sprinters.
Yeah, Hewn, I found another entrance. I believe it might be the same cave. With the moss, the drip, or not the moss, not the dripstone. Sorry, just the moss.
The moss.
And the clay. I'm on my way home. This is the same amount of distance that Odysseus had to come. I won't get lost fucking for 20 years this time.
Well, he was only lost for 10. And some of those years he was on an island with Calypso.
Yes. However, considering that he was supposed to be home...
The Taste of the Island?
I was just
Am I
going to
thinking
say...
of a different Calypso?
He's just on an island with just an abundant supply of the fucking alcoholic beverage. Or not alcoholic beverage. Just the
Calypso
beverage.
hard lemonade.
Yeah.
He's talking to it because he's delirious from drinking all of it and laying in the sun.
Yeah.
Although you're right, it should not have taken him 10 years to get home. It's absolutely absurd.
I've made the journey. It's not that long. Took me 6 days.
I still love it that actual history geologist, well, not a geologist, a history professor sat down and actually mapped it out using the Odyssey. And he's like, it was just like, yeah, this is how far he needed to travel. How did, this is what he needed to travel. This is what he traveled. It's just a line all over the place.
So, the main reason why is because they were facing
I know
a storm.
The story behind it, but it was still funny because it's like, this is how far he needed to travel. This is how far he traveled.
They've actually done the math, or not the math, they've done the geography and found that Odysseus could see his palace when Eurylochus fucking opened the windbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pisses me the fuck off. He's like, it's like, you could see the palace. You can't just wait until you're on the fucking island to open it.
But we're hungry now. There might be some good stuff in there. Oh, it's all this weird gas. Why do I feel sleepy? No, you fool! That was nothing but carbon dioxide!
When I play the Immortals Phoenix Rising on my channel, because I am going to play it eventually.
Good game.
It is a good game. I'm going to make the joke about, because I'm not going to make the joke, sorry. The joke will be made that it takes, or Odysseus made it home longer than the fucking prologue, or made it home faster than the fucking prologue of the game. Who takes that long to tell a story, or to start a story? Odysseus made it home faster. I've played that game so much. Because technically speaking, we're not playing Phoenix. We're playing the story of Phoenix. It's different.
Yeah.
Because Prometheus is telling the story of Phoenix.
I love that game so much, especially the part about Zeus. Hilarious.
Christopher Nolan's Odyssey will be coming out soon. By soon, I mean sometime this year.
I have such little faith in it. I have such little faith. If they don't show him throwing a baby off a wall, I'm gonna be pissed.
Wasn't it in the original story that he dashed it against the wall, not...
It dashed against the walls of Troy has many meanings.
I was meaning, like, not thrown off of a tower, but, like, he actually fucking slammed the baby against the wall.
Yeah, potentially.
He went, Kobe! Then threw it against the wall.
Or just, like, grabbed it. No, I'm not gonna describe that. That was the thing that I wasn't gonna describe.
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't fucking care. It's my channel. If I get kicked off of YouTube for that, half the other shit we said should have gotten me kicked off as well. We haven't said anything that heinous, honestly. It's just political shit that we didn't want online.
Start saying heinous things? And
nah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait till we hit 1 million subscribers.
Then we can start being really edgy and start saying off the wall things.
I was just gonna
Anyway,
say.
I don't trust Christopher Nolan to go the distance. I don't trust him to show that and still manage to make Odysseus a likable character.
So
I know that like a lot of Odysseus's harder edges were sanded off. Like they left off the part where they, in Epic where they left out the part where they kidnapped a bunch of women and they left out a bunch of stuff.
speaking
In
of
order to
Epic,
sand off. Mm-hmm.
did you know that they're
The
making
animated
a
movie.
fucking animated movie off of that?
Yeah, animated movie produced by Jerry Bruckheimer. So I have faith in Jerry Bruckheimer as a producer. He's produced some wonderful stuff, including the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
I'm gonna be in the minority here. I was not a fan of Epic.
That's entirely fair. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Mostly because I hate the lead singer's voice.
I think I'm probably in a minority here. I want them to recast the show, and I want to hear a grown-ass man singing Odysseus's lines. I want to hear an actual grown-ass man singing Odysseus's lines because Jorge is beautiful. He's a phenomenal tenor.
That's my problem with him. He is
to...
generic tenor number 5. To my ears, he is generic tenor number 5.
Yeah, that's entirely fair.
I want to hear an actual grown-ass man singing Odysseus's lines.
Same. My only thing that I was bringing up Christopher Nolan's Odyssey was this is the third movie, to my knowledge, that Matt Damon has gotten lost and needs to come home. There was Interstellar. Matt Damon was in that one. They got lost. He needed to come home.
Yep.
There was The Martian. He got lost. He needed to come home. He got lost on Mars, but he still got lost.
Yep.
And now,
you know what? He just, after Transformers, man, he just can't do it anymore. He's like, he used to having those super intelligent robot co-workers. Now it's just like, man, he can't function without them.
Are you thinking of Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, I think that's Mark Wahlberg.
I know. I was waiting for someone to catch up on it. There's also, I can't remember the comedian. He messed up Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon, and so he put Matt Damon in it, and he just did this whole thing like, oh yeah, no, Matt Damon, he's totally in one of the Transformers movies. Can't remember which one.
I have a fun fact about The Martian.
Oh yeah.
To my knowledge, it is the only non-MCU film with the largest the largest amount of MCU cast members just ever. Because it has
who all was in it?
From the beginning, it has Sebastian Stan, who played Bucky Barnes.
Okay.
Love him. It had Benedict Wong, who played Wong. Can't pronounce his name, but he was the actor who played Mordo. My brain does not work like that.
What spell? That I remember this character.
Chiwetelejiofor.
I don't know this person's name.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know he played Mordo.
Okay.
Benedict Wong, who played Bruce NG. Michael Pena, who played Lewis in Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Played Rick Martinez. Rich Purnell was played by Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Who played Aaron Davis in Spider-Man Homecoming and the Spider-Man Across the Multiverse.
Okay.
And Matt Damon played an Asgardian actor playing Loki in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But there's also Kate Mara, who played Beth Johansson. She played Sue Storm in the 2015 Four Stick. And she appeared in Iron Man 2 as a marshal. There's Enzo, I can't pronounce his last name.
Calrissian?
No, it's Enzo Calenti. Cilenti. He played a Watchtower Guard in Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. So long, and thanks for all the fish.